All right, so we spent the time blurring the skin. What we want to do now is fix any potential problems with the texture. It's simple. All you have to do is come over and select the skin texture layer. Because remember, what we're doing here now is working on this layer. This is the information on this layer. So if we look at her forehead up here, there's just some small little problems. If we want to smooth them out, we can. And we do that with the clone stamp tool. So select the clone stamp tool. And what's really important here with the clone stamp tool is that the sample menu is set to current layer. You only want to be working on the skin texture layer. Then you simply sample an area of texture that you like. You can increase the brush size a little bit. The right bracket key on the keyboard will give you the ability to do that. Hold down the Option key on the Mac, Alt on Windows, to select your sample point, and just go ahead and click to get rid of those smaller blemishes. And so this makes it really easy just to work with the skin texture, and you can get really picky about the things that you decide to remove. So if we zoom in here quite a bit, there's very small problems here. But if you want to get rid of them and you want to spend the time getting rid of them, you have that ability because all this layer is texture information. So we're doing kind of a great job here in terms of getting rid of any small little problems. And so we can come over here on the side of our face and do the same thing. And you would just spend the time doing that. And that's all there is to it, really. And that's really the advantage of having the texture on one layer and the skin tones on another layer. So we're getting really good results with this. I will caution you, like I said, that don't take this too far. I can't tell you how many times I see tutorials or watch students perform this technique, and this is what they end up doing. I'll just go ahead and quickly show you. If I select a portion of her skin here, and they select way too large of a section of her skin, which I was doing in the last video, I admit, but I was trying to accelerate this process. But what they'll do is come up to the filter menu and they'll choose a blur level that's outrageous. So if we come over here and do something like this and click OK, this is what the skin looks like. Nobody's skin is that consistent unless you're Barbie. And so you end up looking like a doll if you take things that far, because this would be the before and the after. Yes, you still have skin texture, but now it's looking like fake skin texture applied to fake skin that was rendered in a 3D application. So don't take your blurring to that extreme. That's the only thing that I kind of want to caution you from. You really don't want to do that. This looks better. There's going to be variations in the skin. You just kind of want to smooth them out a little bit. You just want to make it look a little less blotchy and a little bit more consistent. That's the goal. But this is the technique. It's called frequency separation. It's nice because the texture and the tone are on separate layers, giving you a little bit more control as a retoucher in terms of the things that you can do while retouching a photograph.